going to be going flying tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some insurance. Boom, there it is.
I was lucky enough to actually be part of the team that built Stargate, and so that's been a really cool project for me. Everything's forward. Got the center line. Let's go fly. Power is set. Airspeed's alive. Power checks. There's rotation. Top of the green. Top of the green. Top of the green. Coming right on course.
Skylane 40 Alpha, contact departure, have a good day.
Our departure now, 40 Alpha, see ya. And departure Skylane 3340 Alpha, passing through 2,100 for 3,000.
For 334 South 4 in departure radar, contact, climb maintain 6,000.
Up to 6 now, Skylane 3340 Alpha. So today's mission is a maintenance chase. Picked up the Club 172 at Fort Wayne after some work at the avionics shop, and now we are headed back to Schaumburg. Been bumping along here. I can actually see Mike on the ADS-B ahead. Looks like even at this altitude, we're going to be just kind of in and out. We get down at 23 squared. That's something I haven't done in a while. Some single pilot IFR. Nice to keep this muscle toned. One thing to practice under the hood. It's a different animal, obviously, to fly the airplane in the clouds. Two things about this flight: I don't get to fly solo very often, and I don't get to fly in the left seat very often. This is fun. Kind of just zooming through the bases of these clouds. Kind of monitoring, making sure that the automation is doing what I expect it to do. There's some
Cessna 90 Sierra Papa, contact southwind approach 132.05.
132.05, 90 Sierra Papa, thank you.
That was Mike getting a frequency change up ahead.
Skylane 40 Alpha, contact southwind approach 132.05.
Flash 132.05, 3340 Alpha, see ya. Interesting thing about this panel we've got is it's really great. The G5s are fantastic. The Garmin GPS is really great. I can do all this stuff. One thing it doesn't do is it doesn't talk to the autopilot, because it's a KP140 and it's like trying to get middle schoolers to dance. So even though I've got an altitude set here, I've got to actually manually capture the altitude. And back into the clouds we go. Bouncing a bit. Still remember the first time I ever flew single pilot into a cloud, like on purpose, after getting my instrument training. And it just amazed me. I gotta admit, it's still pretty cool. Anywhere else, in the airlines, in the military, you're gonna have things like FOQA programs, and you're gonna have a lot of stand eval, really keeping an eye on your performance as a pilot. The General Aviation safety record isn't that great. It really could be better. You look at the safety record that military and commercial flying has, and you gotta just wonder how much more fun and how much more value could we create by making aviation safer. We know that human performance increases when you're being observed, when you're measuring your performance, you know that you're measuring yourself. And so I've got a track log being created on my iPad. It's actually getting data right now from the panel mount GPS. I'll also carry a Stratus. In military and commercial flying, the numbers speak for themselves. That kind of measurement of pilot performance really has paid huge dividends in terms of safety. So here in General Aviation, we're really taking the idea of measuring your performance during the training environment and bringing it out here into the real world flying environment, really taking a tool that was designed for one thing and switching the domain to putting it to work in what most of us do spend a lot more time doing, which is actually flying the airplane. So if I've got a bad habit, I want to be the first one to know about it. I want to uncover a bad habit. I want to fix it. I want to be able to fly in a standardized way and staying away from the exceedances. With Stargate, we really started by looking at what could insurance be today, not the sort of the legacy product, right? So as though we were starting from a clean sheet. And that really led us to creating an experience that, hey, it's right on my iPad. I can look and see if my insurance is valid on my iPhone using my Apple Wallet. I can pay for the insurance using Apple Pay with just a push of my button or just my face. I can use the technology that allows me to capture all this data here in the cockpit and really put it to work and give the insurance carrier a look at me, not just everyone, right? So the cohorts get way smaller when you can capture data in the cockpit and put that to work and demonstrate that you're a safe pilot. And then we can save up to 35% on renter's insurance. The insurance can only get less expensive when you use Stargate to score your flights, but it can never become more expensive. One thing that a lot of renter pilots are excited about is that you can buy insurance by the month, not just by the year. So you can save money, really just buy the insurance you need. So I just got the shortcut to Joliet, which shortens up the flight a bit, but also the instruction that to descend and maintain 4,000, 20 miles south of Joliet. We're 54 nautical from Joliet right now. And 334 Sierra Alpha can start that descent down to 4,000.
Sierra Alpha, thanks. Maintain 4,000, heading 320. For 4 Sierra Alpha, continue your descent to 3,000.
Continuing down to 3,000 for Sierra Alpha. Do a quick descent checklist. Throttle mixture as required.
724 Alpha, turn right, heading 360.
Schaumburg traffic, Skyline 334 Sierra Alpha, left downwind 29 Schaumburg. And there's Mike on the final. Alright, gas, undercarriage mixture, prop. Everything's good to go. We'll give him a couple potatoes so he can clear. Schaumburg traffic for Sierra Alpha, left base 29 Schaumburg. And there's the glide slope. A little bit of crosswind on the left. Power's out. And that'll work.
I got a 98 on my approach.
Nice. And you hand flew it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even the autopilot.
Nope.
Nicely done.
Of course you can buy insurance using Stargate. You don't have to. You can use it also just to score flights, and that's free forever. I've got a 91 here on this flight. That actually brought my total flight score up to 80. I can share that. I can share that with the different social platforms here. I can even tweet it out. So that's a bit of a humble brag on my part.
The great thing about being based here at this airport is that we have Pilot Pete's, one of my favorite airport restaurants anywhere. And so after a day of flying, you get to eat